Hi there, Dr. Jewa Lea here with our next installment of Whole Heart Living series. We're on day 7, and today we're going to talk about Can You Feel Me? The heart, as purported by mainstream media and news for Heart Health Month, is just a mechanical pump. That's all they seem to be concerned with, as far as cardiovascular disease and the fact that you have heart attack because either there's blockage in the arteries or blood's not pumping efficiently, heart disease. And the main primary concern being that blood is unable to pump and your heart stops. But as we've discussed in earlier installments, we know that the heart does much more than pump blood through the body. In fact, it actually doesn't really pump blood. It actually helps move blood in a vortex pattern through the body. It is the most powerful electromagnetic field generator in the body. In fact, there are 4 ways the heart communicates with the body. We've talked briefly about a couple of those. We talked about the neurological communication that it has with the nervous system, with the nerves that go from the heart to the brain and give signals that way. We also spoke briefly on biochemical hormones that are generated by the heart and the pulse wave. But I want to go a little bit more into the energetics or electromagnetic field that the heart generates. Now, if we look at the brain for a moment and just look at what the brain does, its primary function is to take electrical signals and move them in and out. So it receives electrical signals, processes them, and then sends those electrical signals out. That's what the brain does all day long, 24/7, sending electrical information in and out through the body. However, even though the brain, that's the brain's primary function, the heart has an electromagnetic field that is 6,000 times greater than the brain. So the heart is actually doing much more than the brain is as far as electrical activity. The heart acts as a conductor. It beats at a certain frequency, and all the other systems of the body want to resonate with the heart. So when you're in a feel-good mode and you're in high vibration or health, the heart beats in a certain way that all the other systems of the body want to match, because everything is energy and all the systems of our bodies pulsate or operate at a certain energy frequency. And so the heart is the ringleader or the conductor of the body. It forms an electromagnetic field around our body that it can extend up to 15 feet all the way around based on our emotions. We spoke on that. And it can contract and expand depending on what we're feeling. So if we're in high vibration, positive emotions, that feeling is generated by our hearts, and the electromagnetic field that results from that extends up to 15 feet, depending on how passionate we are about that feeling. Also, that field can also contract very, very much, almost close to the skin with negative emotions. So feelings of fear or dread or negative emotions cause the electromagnetic field to contract, so that it seems like you can be blindsided by events that happen, negative events that happen, if they, if you have the occasion of being in a circumstance where negative things seem to just happen one after the other and without any kind of warning. One of the reasons for that is because your electromagnetic field is so close to you that it's not reaching out and feeling out circumstances that are close by. Animals have a very large electromagnetic field as well. I noticed one of the things that I have done in my practice is that I've worked on horses and their riders, competitive equestrian events horses like dressage and that kind of thing, with a technique called animal best bioenergetic synchronization technique. One of the things that we noticed with the horses is that if our energy wasn't right before we went into the stall to treat them, they weren't having it. They were not cooperative. If you were preoccupied with thoughts or emotions about something that happened prior to entering the stall, if you didn't clear that, it really affected how the animal responded during treatment. So animals are really responsive, have a huge electromagnetic field. If you notice, if you ever gone out in the woods and watched deer, a lot of times they can sense you before they can see you. And the reason why that is because their electromagnetic field is far-reaching. It's actually an aid to their survival. They can feel that. Another instance on where you can feel the energy of the heart is when you go into social events. Have you ever gone into a party or gone into a room and entered it and it just did not feel right? Or the exact opposite. You felt like, wow, this is really great. I could just stay here forever. What you're feeling is the electromagnetic fields that are generated by the hearts of the people in that room. Ever been to a concert or a basketball game or any kind of sporting event where people are cheering, and the electricity, the electrical feeling that you feel in the air, excuse me. The electrical feeling that you feel in the air is a result of the heart-generated electromagnetic field that's reaching out and causing that sensation. So our hearts are more than just mere mechanical pumps. And so when you are going through this month of February and seeing news about heart health, just know that it's more than cardiovascular disease or eating right. It's about being in high vibration, maintaining a high vibration so that all the systems of your body are working at the resonant energy of your heart and being supported by that energy and conducted by that energy. So it's not just important for you to eat right, it's important for you to feel right, and make sure that your heart's in the right place. Can you feel me? All right, so next time we will go more into heart health. And let me know if you have any comments or questions about anything that I've discussed so far. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Again, this is Dr. Jewa Lea with Day 7 of the Whole Heart Living series. Love you.